Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be creating this look for you for, it's fall inspired. We are in fall. If you want to see how I got this look and you want to see what products I use, then just go ahead and keep on watching my Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is Today's gonna be a video on how I got this eye look here using the Break Free palette from LA Girl. This palette is such a pretty palette. These are what the shades look like, of course upside down, but they are so pretty, so stunning. Warm tone shades, nice for fall. They're especially good for summertime. This palette is very beautiful, has a mixture of shimmers, and it also has matte, so it's a really good palette, a really good everyday palette for the everyday girl, like everyday natural girl. You have really pretty shades in here, like here at the bottom. These are good for somebody who just likes to keep it very neutral, very simple. And then you have a bunch of other more warm tone shades, more vibrant, more deeper. So I think that this palette is very, very stunning. I love the shades in this palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I got this little look for fall. I picked up at CVS. Was it CVS? No, I picked it up at Ulta. So I went online and I went ahead and purchased it on Ulta, on the Ulta website. They don't have it at CVS yet, but hopefully soon they will start stocking them in CVS, because I know that CVS carries the other two palettes that they have, which is the Artistry and the Master palette. I want Mastery palette or something like that, along those lines. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and show you how I got this eye look, of course, on this eye. And I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to check out my website at lediamondlashes.com if you are into false lashes. I carry false lashes on my website. I also carry makeup brushes, and I will eventually be putting up lip glosses on there as well. So make sure that you go ahead and check out that website. Alright, so I'm going to take New Beginnings. We're going to start with that one. I don't know if I started with Free or New Beginnings, but I'm going to go ahead and take New Beginnings, and we are going to pop that in the crease and above the crease. So what I did was I started out here at the top, and then I brought it down. So basically this is going to be the transition shade, just to have this really nice effect right here, right above the orange shade that is in the crease. I know it's been like a while. Let me zoom you in. So now that you guys are zoomed in, I'm going to continue with that shade, and I am holding it towards the end because I want this color to be very diffused. I don't want it to be super harsh. So we're just gonna go ahead and be buffing that shade in nice and softly, using circular motion and also windshield wiper motions. Just going in whatever direction you feel like you should go in. I'm going back and forth in both directions. Who is still drinking iced coffee during this time? Here in Texas it hasn't really gotten super cold or anything, so of course I am still drinking iced coffee. I do love some good hot coffee though. Now I'm going to be taking this sunset shade here, and this is like a pumpkin orange shade. Very, very pretty. It's such a pretty shade. I just love how pigmented these eyeshadows are and how easy they are to blend out. See how pretty that is? And this literally takes you about 10 minutes to get this eyeshadow look. Of course on one eye, so of course you're going to need about 20 minutes to do both eyes, maybe even 15 if you're quick. I am not going to take too much time because these eyeshadows in this eyeshadow palette, like, they literally blend out super nicely. Like, they're so, like, they're good. Like, look at how easy that was. Like, really pretty. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Beauty and Strong, and I'm just mixing, going back and forth into those two shades. I'm sorry. So I'm taking these two shades and just going back and forth in between them, and I'm gonna use that on the lower lid here. Get it as close as you can to the lash line. If you hear any noise, it's my AC. And then I'm going to go back in with the orange shade, the sunset shade, and I am going to be working that in the brown, mixing them both in together because I do want the orange to see through. Then taking the first shade, which was New Beginnings, and we're going to just buff that right around very lightly. Just keeping the colors, you know, like you don't want to get rid of the shades that you already applied. You still want them to peek through the eyeshadow look. So that's what that looks like so far. I am going to add some more of the last two shades and just pack them on just like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner, and I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. This is a really good affordable eyeliner. I'm obsessed with the e.l.f. one. That's like my go-to, but right now I don't think I have any. And lately I've been using the Wet n Wild. It's like a pin. It's really good. It's better than the Breakup one. I just did like a really thin line right there. I'm gonna have to go ahead and clean that up. This is what the eye looks like. My eyeliner is not the best today, but that's okay. We are gonna wear lashes, so it's not gonna look too crazy. Excuse me, I just burped. But what I'm gonna do is go in with this Wet n Wild Mega Linked mascara, and it's not like the best mascara, but it coats my lashes before applying falsies, so I don't mind it at all. I'm just gonna do a really quick, I'm just doing a really quick coat, and then I'm gonna go in with my lashes, and these are in the style Danny Girl. Let me show you what they look like. What you know about me. So these are in the style Danny Girl, and these are 3D mink lashes. They are very, very stunning on the eyes, as you can tell here. One of my good friends, Hannah, she really loves these lashes. She's like, girl, I love the Danny Girl lashes. And I'm like, same. Like, they're such a pretty style. So these are only $15 on my website. When I first launched my business, my lash business, the lashes sold out very quickly, but too because I was doing like a bundle. Like the bundle was $20, so you would get like little extra stuff. Like everyone got like an extra pair of lashes, they got a little pair of like plastic, the plastic applicator to apply the lashes with, and they also got, it came with the spoolie, the lashes, the lash box. I'll go ahead and show you what the lash box looks like. Let me grab one real quick. Okay, so this is the box here. This is what it looks like. This is what the Danny Girl lashes come in, and that is how they look. They're very, very stunning eyelash. Anyways, if you're interested in these lashes, I'll go ahead and leave the link down below. These are the Danny Girl lash. Again, they're $15, and they're just a very, very, very pretty kind of lash style. So this is what the lashes look like, guys. They're super, super, super pretty. Very, very pretty. Like, look at them. I really like the way they look. Like, they are so pretty. Like, they're not super, super dramatic, but they're not super natural either. They're just right. So now let's move on to the face. So I did prep my skin with the St. Ives Glowing Oil-Free Face Mask Moisturizer Hydrant in Watermelon, and this is what it looks like. This Kate Barragan here on YouTube has recommended in like a couple of her past videos, and I finally got around to trying it. I love this scent. It does feel moisturizing. You do feel like you have something on the skin when you touch your skin, but it's a light moisturizer where it doesn't feel like you have, you know, like something heavy on your skin. Like, it just feels good. It feels hydrated, and I think it was only $6. I found it at Dollar General because every time I go to Walmart I never come across this moisturizer like ever. So I'm glad that I found it at Dollar General, because I'm like forever at Dollar General. I love Dollar General. So for the face, I'm using the Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter, I think, or yeah, Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and this one's in the shade 280. I feel like I'm gonna have to use this with the shade adjuster, like from e.l.f., because I feel like it matches my skin, but it kind of gives off a pink tint. So I think I'm gonna use like a shade adjuster just to deepen it up a little bit, and see if maybe it'll get rid of that the pink to it. If not, I can always bronze up the skin, like it's not a big deal. But that's what I'm using on the face. I did not use a primer today just because this foundation already gives you like that filter effect. I don't know what's in this stuff, but it makes your skin look like it already has a filter. Like it has a filter, like it just fills everything in just right, you know? It makes the skin look so beautiful, so flawless. This foundation, you don't need a primer. Like it really makes your skin look really flawless. Like I like the way it makes my skin look. It looks really nice. It's like a soft matte, like it claims to be. It's not 100% like super matte where you look like your face is cracking and creasing. So this is a good foundation. It's been out for like 2 or 3 years, I want to say. Maybe 2. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but. And then for my under eyes, I'm just going in with my Photo Focus concealer from Wet n Wild. This is a great concealer and it's very affordable. On this concealer, I repurchase it all the time. Like it's that good. Like I always repurchase it. And this is, I don't know how many times I have purchased this concealer, but I go through it pretty often because it's one of my go-to concealers. And I do have a lot of good concealers, but for some reason, I don't know why this one, I feel like it gives you like just a really beautiful effect. We're gonna go ahead and do the inner corner now that we have, you know, cleaned up the inner corner with some concealer. I'm gonna take the shade Glowin', which is this gold shade here. Very, very pretty. Let me swatch it for you guys. It's so stunning. Look at how pretty this is. Like, it reminds me of Trophy Wife from Fenty Beauty. It looks just like that. But yeah, this is such a pretty shade. I love it. It's just stunning. Like it's so stunning. Like that's what I have on the inner corners, and that's what we're gonna apply it, girl. Ooh. Went a little too ham, but that's okay. So then now I'm gonna take this brush here that I used to pack on the brown shades down at the bottom, and I'm gonna take both shades, tap off the excess, and then just get as close as to the lash line as possible, just to get that brown shade down. And then we're gonna take the second brush that we used to apply the orange shade, and we're gonna just buff underneath the lower lash line, blending those two shades together. And then last but not least, we're gonna go in with the very first shade we used to diffuse the orange. So that is what that looks like. Now I'm gonna take this brown liner, and this one's from Wet n Wild. These are great. They're dupes for the Kylie eyeliners. all you're gonna do is do the line the top of the waterline, and then do the outer third of the lower lash line, not all the way across, just the the outer third, just to like tighten it a bit in the outer third of the eye. Now with going in with mascara, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild mascara and just give the bottom lashes a quick coat. I got a little on the lower lash line, but that's okay. I'm going to let it dry and then I'll flake it off. Now let's go ahead and go into bronzer. I have been using the butter bronzer. I hadn't been using this in a long time. I hadn't used this bronzer in such a long time. It's so pretty. It smells so good. Highlight, I am gonna go in with Beauty Creations highlight. This is really pretty. This one from Beauty Creations. This is the Floral Bloom highlight and contour palette, so you get, you know, all these highlight shades and then your contour, and then you can use this to set underneath your eyes. But these highlights are super buttery, very creamy. They're pigmented and they just look super nice on the skin. Very frosty. Those are the shades right there in this palette. But I did do like a little TikTok video on these highlights. But they also have this one, and it's called Scandalous Glow, and this is the one I'm going to use today. And this one's a little bit broken, and these are what the shades look like. It has a shimmer bronzer, which I don't... Oh, it broke! Look at it broke. But I don't ever use the shimmer bronzer, but I'm just gonna mix the three together and then we're gonna highlight. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, how beautiful these highlights are. Like, super frosty, super, like, pigmented, so gorgeous on the skin. These are very inexpensive, and I recommend these. Like, you should definitely pick these up if you come across, like, a Beauty Plus store where they have them in stock. Anything Beauty Creations, like, a lot of their stuff is so amazing, so beautiful. The pigmentation, the creaminess, the butteriness, like, they're just so good. Like, you definitely have to try them. Their highlights are definitely one of my favorite products that they make, because they are just, they go on like so, like, just like they look in the pan. They go on just so, they go on so nice, like so creamy, so like pigmented, like they're just like the prettiest. Like, oh my gosh, I love these. I love this brand for highlight. It's good. I have the Annette 69 highlight, and that one's also by Beauty Creations, and oh my gosh, that one's so pretty. It's it's a baked highlight, but it's super good. Like, it's very pretty, very like gold tone, like a champagne, almost like a champagne shade. It's so pretty. Like, I recommend that one. Like, if you're gonna pick one up, pick that one up. It's a little bit more of a drier formula, but the color payoff, the pigmentation, the highlight, the beaming, glowing, it's all there. So I definitely recommend that one. If you're gonna pick anything up from Beauty Creations, pick that one up. Or if you want something where you have a little bit of a, you know, a choice to choose from different shades, and I'd go with one of the palettes. They're still like super good. But anyways, for lips, I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Iced Latte lip liner, and I've been having this lip liner for a long time. It's such a good lip liner. I'm gonna use that to outline my lips. I do like to make my lips a little bit bigger than what they are on the top. The bottom not so much, but the top I do like to overdraw it a little bit more. So then I'm gonna be taking this e.l.f. what is this? A sheer matte liquid lipstick, and this one's in Warm Verbena. And we're just gonna apply that to the lips. So that is what the lips look like. I really like the shade of the lips. They're just those sheer lipsticks. They're really pretty. They're really nice and soft, and they're like a soft matte. They kind of remind me of the NYX or NYX. I don't know how you pronounce that. I don't care. But that brand, they carry these little soft matte lip creams, and they're really good. Well, these remind me of those. I feel like you're getting your bang for your buck when you purchase these instead of buying the little tiny ones, because you're going to go through it pretty quickly if you like to wear these kind of lip products on your lips. So I recommend the e.l.f. ones. This is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you like the way the look turned out as much as I do. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys in my next video.